This is the 721, and this is Leader's entry-level track bike. So this is the green colorway for 2014. It's actually quite pearlescent, and it reminds me of my grandpa's old hot rod that we used to rip around in when I was a kid. The 721 has forged dropouts and exposed welds, and also has a 27.2 seat post size. And now I'm going to show you how to properly build your 721. So the first thing that you want to do when setting up your Leader 721 is get yourself a 27.2 seat post and apply a little bit of light grease to the post itself so that it doesn't seize on you. Put this post in the frame, tighten the seat post binder bolt just a little bit so that it's snug so you can actually put the bike in the stand. Don't ever clamp your bike by the frame or anything like that. That's actually how you would dent or crimp your bike, which is not a good idea. So you're gonna need a special tool to actually press in the headset cups to your Leader 721 so that you do it correctly and don't ruin the head tube of it. Once you have the headset cups correctly pressed into the frame, all you have to do is slide the fork steer tube through the bearings. I normally put one spacer underneath my stem and then one above my stem just to give a little bit of leeway. Then you would tighten down the headset cap, and then tightening down the clamp on the stem. I then insert the handlebars. On this bike, we use the Leader Uptown bars, which is a nice cruise around bar. And all you have to do is slide it into the stem, align it how you would like, and tighten down so that they don't slip. Once you've done the whole front end of your bike, that's when I would move to the back, where you have to grease your bottom bracket shell, and you take the bottom bracket and thread it in, drive side first, of course. Tighten down the drive side, and then do the exact same thing on the non-drive side. You can then take what we have here, we use Leader Corsa cranks, and you do drive side first again. You put the crank on, put the bolt in, tighten it down, get that real nice and snug, and then you go to the non-drive side again. Once you have the cranks in, I then put both wheels in the bike. Once you have the rear wheel in place, you can then properly measure out the length of chain that you'll need for your bike. Once you have the chain on, you can then adjust its tension and actually secure the back wheel completely. Once you have that all done, give your cranks a little test spin to make sure everything's working and nothing's binding. So once I've had everything assembled onto the bike, what I like to do is pull it down from the stand to do all the final adjustments. So securing the front wheel, making sure the handlebars are in the correct position that you want them in, and then also making sure that you tighten down all the bolts so when you go to ride your bike, your bars don't slip or your stem turns or anything crazy like that. But then coming to the last thing that I always do is I check my saddle angle and height. You're good to go. You can go outside and have some fun.